Hello, this is Demon Phoenix, continuing my Piercing Cold Death March playthrough. And this is a low-level Piercing Cold playthrough where we have Piercing Cold with Aard Sweep and Delayed Recovery and all the things like that, so that we can make use of potions. And we started the New Game Plus at a lower level as possible, so that we could continue using Piercing Cold, because the enemy sign resistance at high levels means that it can be extremely difficult to use Piercing Cold effectively once Aard stops knocking people down at about 60 to 65, level 60 to 65. But that's not a problem in this playthrough, which is pretty cool. Whoops, starting off well there. I hate that when the uh-oh, have I just trapped myself? I have trapped myself. Jump! Jump, girl! She's Piercing Cold to get away. You're normally alright once you go for a little swim. I hate that when the little warning comes up and you can't get the guards. So, yeah. Hello. Yeah. Anyway. So, I'm going to swim away from these guys. Pretty funny. Good start to an episode there. Did I get the place of power here? What did we have to do? No, I didn't get the place of power, so we're supposed to be doing possession. Let's have a look. Can't remember what I was up to. These episodes are a week apart now, so let's just have a quick look. Which ones do I want to do? Want to do Lord of Unvik, want to do possession before I start anything else. We have to do the last wish as well. So let's focus on possession and let's have a look. Uh-oh. Guards are still mad. Guards are still mad. Chill out. They're very upset. Seems a bit unnecessary, really. Oh, she's actually trying to go in the water as well. Calm down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Go on, Geralt. I'm gonna die. Ooh! That's a good start to the episode. Anyway, a bit of tension. Why not? So, we're just gonna get out of range of these. And then when they all calm down, we'll turn around. Go for a little sail. They all calm down yet? Doesn't sound like it. Jeez, it was only a wine stone. I didn't even need it. Anyway, let that be a lesson to you, witches. Don't go nicking stuff for no reason. Everybody alright now? We all chilled? Yeah, we're all good. Hi. Good job you have short-term amnesia. What's cracking? Yeah, still me. Hello. Anyway, right, so we're going to be carrying on. Let's have a look. What else do we need to do? Have we played Gwent with these people yet? I feel like maybe we haven't. Where are these people? Let's see. Anyway, so we're going to be continuing with this. We'll need to do possession and everything else. Hankering to play cards. Yeah. Don't think I have played the people on this island yet. It might just be this guy, to be honest. We've got a full Nilfgaard deck. We did a bunch of the quests early, so that we could do that. We haven't got any spies, which is a bit of a shame. No spies at all. Well, that's not good. Let's see what we can do with these. A couple of medics and a decoy. Ah, there we go. Should be alright. They got Mysterious Elf as well. Little bit frustrating. Well, we'll take this for now. Hopefully get one of our own spies. Oh, we did not. That's a bit of a shame. Okay, so we win this one at least. Can medic back Dandelion and possibly villain Tretemeth. Okay, so what I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to play Dandelion to give myself a high score for this round. And then I'm going to pass and use the thing myself. Nope, new plan. I'm going to use the spy straight away. Hopefully get a spy of our own. Oh wow, that's unfortunate. Oh, well. Okay, so this is tricky. Just going to pass this round. Make them use some more cards. Okay. Now, what can we play here that's going to be good? So we've got one medic, which means you can bring one card back. Let's see what they play first. And they pass, so we win that round. Close one. And obviously we can play whatever we want there. So even when you get very unlucky with the Nilfgaard deck and you don't get any spies on your own draw or when the opponent plays a spy or anything like that, and even when they're stopping Relentless, you can still win. It's just a matter of, you know, tactics and playing that properly. So that's quite interesting. Who else have we got here? Is that just that Armourer's bench? Yeah, I think it is. Just have a double check if there's anything that we want to sell to this guy as well. Clear up some inventory space. Anything that we can dismantle that's interesting. Let's have a look. Diamond and amber dust. Yeah, diamond will do. Might as well. Don't need any of the rest of it. Nothing really matters there. Crossbow damage pretty insignificant anyway. So I'll just sell the rest of this stuff. As far as I'm able. Sell the heavier things first. Just to clear a bit more space. Okay. So, another Gwent victory. Any guards about? No, doesn't really matter. Not going to risk it this time, no need. You can't play that guy. Sure there's a inn somewhere where you can play somebody. Is there an inn? I feel like there's an inn. There is! Let's have a look. Could get my hairstyle changed, get my hair cut, but I've not been doing that in this playthrough, so not going to do that now. Let's have a look. Oh yeah. See if he's got any cards to buy first. Quite a few of these have monster cards, but no, not in this instance. Additional herbs, never going to use that. Alright. Little game of Gwent. So we're going to start off this episode with a few Gwent games. Alright. Okay, so this one's alright. I'm going to start off, and this time we do have Relentless, so we'll easily be able to acquire a couple more medics or whatever else. And obviously take these ones back as well. Okay, so opponent's passed. That's a very easy victory for us. In fact, I'm just going to play these as well. Okay, so first things first, we take the lowest score spy with Relentless. Then we'll also take this one back. And then we'll play these again. He's going to double up their siege, but that doesn't matter because we've got a Scorch ready for that just in case. I've also got a Biting Frost, which is handy. Let's make them waste a couple more cards. Absolute waste there. I'll play Biting Frost first. And then I'm just going to apply a little bit more pressure by replaying some of these cards. Make them waste a few more. Which is great because that's made them waste a Scorch. Now at some point they're going to have to play that other spy, so I'm just going to keep bleeding them out of cards actually. Gonna have to play that spy eventually. Okay, so I'm just going to keep going with this. Now, there's a couple of ways I could go about this. They're going to have to play that last card. So, I'm just going to play one of these. Make them play that spy, and then they're out of options then. So I can take this back, play it again. And then depending on what I get here, I'll maybe be able to play that other spy as well in the next round. And they've got Thaler as well, which is absolutely brilliant. So I'll be able to replay that with the Yen Medic there. Just take a bit more off their score here. Okay. So 5 cards to 4, but I'll be able to play at least one spy. And they're out of medics, so they won't be able to play any of them. Oh, and they've got Dijkstra as well. So hopefully I'll get a decoy when I replay this spy. So, let me see what I get. Another medic there, that's perfect. Gives me a chance to get a decoy again from this. Or indeed one of my other spies. Okay, so even though I didn't get to play some of the other cards there, I'll still be able to easily beat them with brute force here. That's the win. And then this is just pain on top of it. Easily doubled up their score again. So, another easy Gwent win, a fun one. And there we go. Let's go and do possession. Why is it sending me around the back of the house? That's odd. Didn't even know there was a back of the house. There is no door here. Why are you sending me around here, silly game? I should have just gone around the front. I knew it was the front. How bizarre. Alright. Where's everybody? Ladle, don't need that. What a waste of time. Okie dokie. So this guy's hearing voices. It's causing him to do some really weird stuff. And we're just after finding Ceres. Alright. It is interesting, this quest, but it's one of the few quests where it's trying to be quite cleverly written. I think it just falls a little flat. Like, for me, they have the discussion about Ceres. Ceres has the discussion about wanting things to do her way, and you have to trick the Haim and nobody knows what's going on. And then she comes and she asks you to throw a baby into an oven. I mean, it's pretty obvious that there's going to be something else going on, and that she's not going to ask you to throw a baby into an oven. Like, it's just a slightly odd sort of concept. Like, you obviously know from the previous conversations that that's what's going on, so I always found that a bit odd. But anyway, first things first, there's no need to wait until after this quest to come up here and get the place of power. You can just jump up there, get that straight away. One of the things I always do when we go to Skellige early, which I did a video about, and it's very easy to do actually. You can go, you don't need to go as early as level 4, but you actually can do. You can be level 4 or 5 and just have finished White Orchard even on Death March, and be able to do that pretty easily. I haven't made a point of getting all of the places of power here because I'm not going to need to for this particular playthrough. Because as you can see here, I'm quite a long way points wise. I've only got 7 points there, so it's going to take me a lot of points to be able to get to the point where I can unlock a 3rd mutation slot, but I don't really need it for this build. And this build really needs sign intensity, whereas with Piercing Cold you can only put the blue abilities in the middle slots. They're the only colour you can put in those mutation slots, and you don't really want to be doing that because that detracts from your sign intensity. So it's not going to be a big deal for me getting those extra mutation slots. I can deal with them fine as they are. So, okay. Can hear some sort of sinister thing going on. And there's Ceres. Rescue her. Okie dokie. Yeah. Right, so he's cursed and all that kind of stuff. Alright. So, Aki's ghost wants revenge. Alright, time to go and get this. Where are we at? Yeah. Okie dokie. Where are we going? I need a key first. Where is said key? Find out what's going on here. Where are you? Hello. Alright. So, let's have a quick look where this key is. Seems to be eluding me at the moment. How bizarre. Nope, no key there. Why can I not remember where this key or this sword is? Find the sword named Brockvar. Seriously, I'm drawing a total blank here. It's been a little while, obviously. What am I doing? Hello? Little key? Seriously, I can put together the best build in the game, but I can't find a damn key. Oh, there it is. Okay. Well, that was obvious. If in doubt, use your Witcher senses. Alright. Key all sorted. Spooky noises and everything else. And there's a sword. Good-o. Get a ton of experience for pretty much every part of this quest, even when it's like doing not much at all. Oh, see the Heim there. Alright. Just gonna whiz through possession. Because of the aforementioned issue with the quest, I normally just kill the Heim. So yeah, we'll have a look. Plus I like having extra battles and things. And I'm curious to see how Piercing Cold works and if it actually affects the Heim. Well, we'll have a look.
Talking about that story with Yennefer? Long time ago that.
Being very nosy.
In fact, that was before Croc met the woman who'd be your mother.
That you and Yennefer had already
Things were never cut and dried with Yen.
What is it about her? What is it that draws you?
Dunno. Maybe it's because I've never chosen comfort and ease. The calm and the quiet.
She's very nosy. Give it up, love. You're like 80 years younger than him or something. Alright. I mean, I've heard of age differences and things, but yeah, that's a bit much, isn't it? Alright, so. Got to go through all this stuff. The gods. Yeah, it's not the gods, let's be honest.
Let me help you, and I heed the Witcher Jarl. What would you have? Remember where?
Anyway, so we gotta go and find where Aki fell in the water. All this stuff.
I'm off.
Off we go. Let's experiment. Normally I'd take Roach if we're going that far, but not really necessary in this case. Just because the terrain really isn't Roach friendly. I need to get down to the shore. So I can just drop down this bit. Alright. Oh, drowned dead. Okay. Finish off these things while we're here. Piercing Cold. Everybody dies. Yeah. This is why we're at the lower level, so that we can still make use of Piercing Cold and Aard being able to knock people down. Well, humanoid enemies, so not just humans, but things like drowners, water hags, foglets, any bipedal enemies. It's good fun. Drowner's just gone underwater there. I'll get my bonus from the Quen. Sorry, Erden Trap. Get Quen up again. You can see how quickly the stamina regeneration goes up as well. And then Piercing Cold, instant death again. And we can double cast it because of using the Grandmaster Griffin set as well. So didn't even need to use the potions and things there, which you don't always need to do if it's you know, that kind of thing. Is that another? Yep. Double cast with this thing. In case we can get the instant death like that. And they're both taken out as well. Very synergistic build, this. Alright. So So we're just going to tell you what I will do actually. Thunderbolt boosts the damage from your crossbow as far as I remember. 661, let's have a look. Let's just have a double check. Oh, 733, I was looking at the wrong thing. But yeah, that should be helpful. Got killer whale so we can breathe a bit more. Kill these stupid things. Now, where was that red chest? There it is. Alright, so that's an easy one there. Place Brockvar near Aki's bones. Now, where is this going to be? Let's have a look. There we go. And then we just got to return to the owl. And carry on. That should be good fun. Let's have a look. Just going to double check that the sound is coming through whilst I kill this siren. Because it occurs to me that I did just forget to do that. And that's that thing sorted.
Wondering what that accomplished, if anything. I'm Rick.
Alright. Let's see. So, back to the owl we go. Ah, there's another drowner there as well. Kill that on the way back, why not? Let's ruin this thing. I'll need to meditate shortly as well, but... Ow! Cheeky. Easy enough. Just use swallow first. Might as well, before I meditate, get that health back, because you do not regain any health on Blood of Broken Bones or Deathmarch, and obviously I always play on Deathmarch. I'm just going to be meditating very soon anyway, so let's go through this. In fact, while we're doing that, seems I've got a fair bit of a way to run. Let's get the werewolf decoction on and go from there. Might as well, because I'm just going to be obviously meditating soon anyway. Scary noises again. He just poked his own eye out. What a silly Billy. Alright. Will of the gods. Yeah. So, we've got all this going, just going to find out this, and then it's a Heim and everything else, blah, 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 blah. What a surprise. It's not actually just as simple as that. So, we're going to be carrying on here. Alright. So, we're just going to do this first. Very difficult to trick a Heim. See, this is what I mean. It's just so obvious that, you know, what Ceres' plan is. I don't like going that way. And also, I think you have to attack the guards as well, which is just weird. Like, so you're trying to save one person. Yeah, weird. I just don't like it, so. Alright. So let's go and check out this Heim. Is it a spectre or is it a relict? Who knows? Let's have a look. I can't actually remember. Let's clear off all these. No, it's not a hybrid. Or an insectoid, obviously. But I'm just clearing out these. So what's the Heim? Yeah, I thought it was a spectre. Spectre, Moondust, Igni as well. Interesting. So, prepare for battle in the true Witcher way. Just going to meditate as well. Already got moon dust in a slot, that's good. Obviously the Heim tries to trick Geralt as well.
An old cradle. Must have belonged to Udalric or Aki.
Hmm.
Siri. No. Damn it. Look.
It is impossible. You're damn right it's scared. Whoops. Could have fallen there. Nope, don't want to go down just yet. Can't see a damn thing. What am I doing? What are we looking for? Not in the basement then.
Solid craftsmanship. Bet it must have been from the continent.
Oh yeah.
Come up with
Alrighty, what's the plan?
Said
your
Nope, just gonna kill it.
No.
Alright. Let's kill these guys and then find out what she wants. I don't remember if Piercing Cold affects the Heim, because I've never been using Piercing Cold by this point in the game because it's quite late. So, whoops, almost punch a guard spark out there. Alright.
Good.
Let's go. Feeds on guilt, blah 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 blah. It'll be fine. So we're just gonna take it out. Torches around the abandoned home. Gotcha. Alright.
we serve her,
Whoa, big falls.
mother and clone.
It's weird how sometimes it says like, let's go now, and then you don't have to run back, and then the last time you do have to run back, and it's just like weird. Anyway. Let's go. Oh yeah. Can't see what I'm doing. Sunlight's quite bright where I am at the moment. Not going to complain about that, even though I just kind of did. Compared with how miserable the weather's been the rest of the time. Looks like rain. Wind's howling. Oh my days. Wind's howling has been accurate recently. All the time. Right, alright. So, just going to get all this stuff sorted. Just going to meditate. Oh, we've already meditated, but yeah. Got all my potions back anyway. Yeah. Oh, you actually have to place the torches. That's annoying. Can't just light them. What, and then light them with Igni? I thought you had to light them. I could have sworn. Anyway, never mind. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Alright. Let's go. Yeah, I knew you had to light them at some point. Right. Let's do this. Yeah, it is. Ow. You cheeky son of a gun. Alright. Ignite the heck out of this thing. Not doing a ton of damage really, but got magic trap to keep it in check, which is cool. Get our boost from Aard, and there you go. You can see the damage that you get from piercing cold there as well. Be able to kill this thing without it even really getting close. And even when it does, I can just put Quen on. Oh, actually not working. That's never mind. You don't even have to be careful most of the time. Like, I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Where are we at? Alright. Your stamina, your regeneration is so quick. Where are we at? Where's the Heim gone? Ah, there it is. Can hit you from quite a way away at least. I'll get up a second Aard just so I can move around a little more effectively. And what was the other thing we wanted? Moondust Bomb. Yeah, sit down. And we can just hit it again. I just got a camel, Rick. Oh, there he is again. Hello. So, I'm just using the Griffin double cast again. Hitting this thing. Igni as well. But Piercing Cold's doing very slightly more, so I'll go with that. Ow. Where are you, ugly thing? Oh, there you are. I'm sure it sinks through the floor at some point. Yeah.
The Heim's gone.
Time to die. Where you at? Okay. Let's keep that toxicity topped up. Get magic trap first of all. And Quen. And then we're just back to Aard. Oh, it's got some of its health back. That's rude. Nice little hit there. Oof. Where are you at? You can see just the damage. You can just chip away from distance. Which is why it's a very unique and interesting sort of playstyle, this. Get another Aard trap going. Where you at? Yeah. You did! So yeah, Piercing Cold's still pretty effective. Especially because you can cast it twice, so you do like quick 1000 damage each time there, which is cool. Now where is the exit? Can't see where I am again. Very dingy. Anyway, all sorted. Didn't have to pretend to kill a baby or anything. And didn't have to attack any of his guards, which is the stupid thing about it when you do it the other way. Alright. That's that all sorted. Possession done. Cool. Right, so that's possession all sorted. Can either carry on with Ugly Baby, but what we're actually going to do is Lord of Unvik. Where's that? Where are we at? Lord of Unvik. There we go. Ah, I didn't ask around at the port. That's annoying. Oh well, never mind. I'll fast travel back and do that first. Do. So, bear with me for ye olde loading screen while we do this. Be able to sell some junk to the Harbour Master at least. What's that marker for? Playing Gwent with somebody probably. Have I put that marker there to remind myself that I haven't played Gwent with this dude yet? Probably. Let's see. I think I've definitely played the Innkeeper. We shall see. Hopefully I have done. Yeah, so the reason that this these episodes have become a little further spaced out is I have basically got a new job and I'm in the process of moving towns and everything else. Had a bit of upheaval. So, yeah, just bear with me Get back to playing a little more regularly when I can. Would you like to buy something from Miss Stash? Yeah, why not? Gwent! Don't want to buy anything, just want to trash people at Gwent. Okay, so Nilfgaard deck, but we still have Relentless, which is good. Really not getting the spies here. Let me have a look. Alright. But it's okay because they've got theirs. Easy pass. This is going to go very poorly for them because I'm going to win that. I'm only one card behind. I get the first turn. I Relentless back that spy. Easy. Don't think that's really going to help them. They can play that spy there, but I've got the Biting Frost, so that's really not going to help them. Oh dear. So at the minute they think they're racking up some quite large scores, but in reality they're a bit stuffed. Just going to play this last spy. Oh, bless me. Which is what I was waiting for. And then, unless they play Clear Weather immediately, I'm going to pull the old monster deck tactic on them. Wipe out everything with Villain Tretameth. Oh, they're going to play that back. Okay. Oh, that was a mistake. Of course, I could win this round very easily, but where's the fun in that? Now this is going to be a pretty high scoring round, so let's see what we've got. Play the young emissary. I love when you get all of the Imperial Brigades. Boom. Easy win. 194 to 4. And we'll take that marker away now. That's a really good card. I think that's one of the random wins. And that's a really good one if you're playing the Scoia'tael deck. You want that one. Alright. I've definitely played this guy. I'm sure I have. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I was saving him for later. Who knows? I haven't played a lot of the Skellige people, which is probably why I put that marker down. To remind myself, because I was getting the Nilfgaard deck first, which is cool. So we've got the Biting Frost there, Villain Tretameth, fantastic, and a bunch of my own spies as well. So this is absolutely brilliant because I can hopefully make him waste his leader ability. Whilst using a load of my own spies, and then I'll be able to relentless one of those back. So what's going to be the quickest way for me to win here? Obviously I could Biting Frost. So 2 cards for the win there. I've still got Relentless, although it has cost me my Biting Frost, which means that they'll be able to score quite highly. Won't really matter. And they played the Vampire as well. So now I can just try and bleed them of cards. And I've got Villain Tretameth and several decoys there as well, which is going to be fantastic. For example, if they play the Crones, I'll be able to do that and then decoy Villain Tretameth and everything else. Alright, so let's bleed them of some cards then. Got a bunch of medics as well, so I'll be able to play these to keep the pressure up. And then replay them again afterwards. Alright, so I'm going to use Vil and then decoy it, and then use Vil again. And I can always go over to the last round, even if they play a higher value card, to stop me taking these 32 off the board from their melee round, the melee row, which they haven't done. So this will be an easy win. Okay, just going to pass for the hell of it, just to show them how futile it really was. I think I can replay pretty much everything there. Smashed. Okay, so another smashing victory. Destroyed him as well. What card did I get there? Oh, Karen. Karen's a really good one if you want to use the monster deck, but again, it's a random win, so it's a bit frustrating with some decks, like, because you've got certain cards that you really want to get, but they're random wins, so it's like difficult. Alright. Dwarven Forge, Shalmar not having any plan.
They didn't even know where to look for this giant.
Ha! He's a dummy. Anyway, that's that sorted. Okay. Where we at? Ask around about other people. Nope, not him. Not him. How about these guys? Yeah. Yeah. Everybody? Yeah, all sorted. Right, just see if we need to sell anything to this dude before I go. Yeah. What smells so delicious? Stuff! That's what. Oh, Scorch. Okay, take a Scorch there. Do we need Zerricanian blinders? No, not really. I like that saddle. I'll put that saddle away in a minute. Don't need a skull. Definitely not. Not a lot else to sell. Couple of hides. It gives you really good prices. You can tell because that pig hide sells for 10 there. So get rid of some of this crap. Alrighty. Have I still got gear? Does he buy gear and things? No, probably not. He's just an innkeep, but we'll check. Damn it. Alright. Well, we're doing fine for inventory space at the minute anyway, so. I'll pop them in the stash just in case. Don't want to be spending ages, but only a few items, so it won't be too bad. Oh, what did I just transfer? I just got rid of all my bolts. Whoops! Split bolts, don't need those. Nah. Broadhead, need those. Don't need all of them though. 20 will do. Just in case I want to inflict a bit of bleeding on something. Put a few of those away. Okie dokie. Put that big heavy saddle away. I'm just going to stick with this one for now. Don't need bonus gold. Just going to swap that echidna trophy as well. I just said I don't need bonus gold. It's weird if you actually look at what an echidna is in our real world. Like, not that Knuckles the echidna looks anything like one, but they're like a little spiny marsupial hedgehog type of creature. Yeah, and they look very nothing like, absolutely nothing like the echidnas in this game, obviously. Right, cool. So we could sail, but we're not going to sail. We'll just go and investigate. So it takes a lot less time to have a loading screen than it does to actually go this way. So yeah. All right. So we're going to do Lord of Unvik. Now Lord of Unvik takes a little bit longer than Possession usually, and then we'll have all of the crack quests after that. Where we at? Silver ingot. A few things to pick up and sell and all that. Could go and take out those sirens if I wanted. Do I want to though? Yeah, why not? I forget how Magic Trap works against sirens. I think it does help. Alright, let's get these things. Aard definitely does, obviously. Alright, let's put Magic Trap down. Does it actually knock these things down? No. Well, that's unhelpful. Oh yeah, it does. That's cool. Fire damage does a number on them, especially when we're double casting like that. And so does Aard. See, like a magic build is actually a good way to take these out. Can very easily keep them grounded. And take those out. Where's the last one? Come on. I know you're there. Get down. Get over here.
Lost your nerve?
Get down. Keep Quinn up. Burn it as well. And you can see, even though Aard is still quite effective, because of how quickly you can cast it, Igni actually becomes more effective the further you get into this sort of thing on a New Game Plus playthrough. And that's why usually, you know, you wouldn't really be using this kind of build if you were trying to play it optimally. It's just a fun build and something a little different to do. So, but that's how you can utilize it, and it is still effective. Ooh, crabs. Super crabs that are completely unaffected by witches spells. Or even a sword. Well, fantastic. Alright. Let's go find Hjalmar. Get the horn thing for knocking them out of the air as well as part of this quest, which is very useful. Gonna be running a fair way in this quest, so I'll just get the werewolf decoction again. Purely for convenience. I'll white honey it before I, you know, actually have to fight anything, so I can use the potions again. Potion toxicity, of course, does not work with decoction toxicity for the purposes of delayed recovery. So this playthrough is using delayed recovery, and delayed recovery keeps all potions active as long as your potion toxicity is over 70% of your total. So you can use it with just regular toxicity. I'm actually using it here with acquired tolerance just for a bit of convenience, but you can technically use it. But obviously if your toxicity is only 100, then you'd have to keep it above 70% of that, which is 70 toxicity. So you only have 30 toxicity spare, and that can be a bit of a faff, really. Because it's very easy to lose track of your toxicity. When a potion takes 20 or 25, that means that you have to reapply a potion as soon as your toxicity gets to about 75 or 70. So it's much easier to use with acquired tolerance. But then if you're using the slot for acquired tolerance, then that takes away one of the advantages of delayed recovery, which is that it takes up less slots than a decoction sort of setup. So yeah, doesn't really make a lot of sense for an endgame build to use delayed recovery, in my opinion. It's better to use a combination of decoctions and fast metabolism, because then you can get the benefits of decoctions, particularly if you're on a build that uses euphoria, because the decoctions keep your toxicity up, and then you can still use potions on top of it with fast metabolism. That is actually my favourite and most versatile setup for alchemy in this game. So let's have a look. What have we got here? Now these are hybrids. So we're going to put on our hybrid oil. And we're just going to clear off everything else. Clear away that werewolf decoction toxicity. Get everything else on. So we'll go kill these guys first. Burn it for a ton of damage there. And you can see that it just does a lot more damage with Igni than it does with Aard, even though this is like a piercing cold playthrough normally. Still fun though, and you can get the instant kill, which is cool. So still worth using Aard and things. Alright, let's get these things. Okay. Knock these things out of the air. And then you can double cast Aard and get the chance for the instant kill. Keep them grounded while we do it, which is pretty wicked. You can see how quick the toxicity is. There's everything taken out. And you get the slowdown from Superior Blizzard as well, which is definitely one of the advantages. Just use Igni to get it burning whilst I let the stamina regeneration go back up again and kill it with that. So yeah, if set up properly, then this kind of science build can be very powerful still. We got this insane person who, let's face it, I'm not sure if I'd quite turn to cannibalism, but you probably would go insane if you'd had this kind of stuff happening. Octo the Jarl. Alright. Wilmar.
Not much game. Don't know. Don't I? Over. We had a.
Uh-oh.
What? Promise. Promise. Fine.
Uh-oh.
Sure. Wilma. Oh. Did they?
Boy's not quite right in the head. Yeah, you're not kidding.
They're just got. Hey, Albert.
I haven't got any twine and things. I should have those already, I think. Anyway. Ow.
Giant tracks.
Yep.
Someone dragged
All of these. Alright. Where are we going? Follow this through. Not quite sure what I'm following here, since there doesn't seem to be any track at all. Let's have a look. What's this then?
Yalmar's encampment. They were attacked.
Oh yeah.
Many wounds. Must have scavengers got to this one. 2 people came through here. Separately. These tracks are older. Somebody left the camp before the attack.
Ah yeah. What's that, a bear? Yeah, probably. Don't need any bear fat or anything like that. Got all my alchemy stuff already, not really even worth fighting. I'm just going to follow these tracks. Got a dude to rescue. What? What are we doing? Ah, I was going to say, why is it just not letting me carry on? I'm already here.
Smack in a Necker's lair and cut the beast down. Hardy folk, these skelegers. Landed smack in
Yeah.
a Necker's lair and cut the beast down. Hardy folk, these skelegers.
Oh, what? Come on, man. Where am I now? This is the light on the screen. I can't see anything. Legit could not see that. Can I get up here? Nope. Where are we going? Alright, okay. Bit more promising. Wow, that was annoying. Where are we going?
One arrow in each. Good eye.
Good eye. Abandoned village.
Someone used this as cover.
Yeah.
Got hit here first, but kept going.
Do love this game, but on replays, some of these, like, you know, run and fetch quests get a little bit annoying. Where are we looking?
He could barely walk.
Yeah, also you could get put in a pot.
Lost a lot of blood.
You can save him, but I swear once on one of my recent playthroughs he died. Might have been my no armor playthrough, and it took me a while to kill the trolls. Which is probably not going to bode well for him in this particular playthrough, because it'll take a long time to kill the trolls.
Here. Got him good this time. Now where'd that archer go? Must be one of Yalmar's.
Where did he indeed?
too.
Right. So this is why these sorts of enemies, trolls and things like that, are why we have rend and a strong attack ability, because it's very difficult to actually hurt some types of enemies like this. Now where's my ogre oil? Alright. Same again, just going to get potions tanked up. We've got our ogre oil on there. Might need to meditate at some point. Broadhead bolts on. Okay, so ice troll throwing things at me, that's not very nice. You can get them with fire damage. Not burning very long there, but we'll use that. Now what you can do is we can use Axie to get them stunned and then hit them like that, which is very useful. So that's the way we normally take these things out. And you can still use Aard to stun them, which is fun. But you don't have to worry about stamina regeneration because we have the double cast. So we've got that. And then again, it'll stop them from throwing things as well. Stops them charging. Just very useful. And just make sure that Swallow's active there too. Take them out. So, ice trolls. Added to the list of things that we can bop. Yeah, troll hide there as well. Could actually do with cat round here because I don't think I have the toxicity for it, but it's just so damn dark and I can't see. Ah, yeah, there we go. Okay. Another slight advantage of delayed recovery: if you do need cat, you can, you know, have it on all the time. Take this thing out.
Lost your nerve.
Okay, so same again. Get Igni going, get a bit of fire damage, and then just get hits going. Just keep it stunned. Stay in Erden. And then you can hit through the guard as well with rend if you need. So yeah, that's how we basically go about taking out trolls and things like that. So even armored enemies, it's a you don't have to use signs specifically on them. It can be a good idea, you know, to be instead using strong attacks on those and things like that. So okay, so you can do the riddle here if you want to, but we are just going to kill him. Damn, you're ugly. Right, so first things first. We want Quen up. We want Erden. And then I'll want Magic Trap as well. And then we can get to killing them. Alright, so whilst we're in Erden like that, we've got the big trap going. We can get Aard. Get smacked there, but we can get a bit of damage. A whole lot of Aard. And get our damage from rend as well. And you can see how we just keep everything up there. Can hit them with a bit of fire damage as well. If we can get them burning, that's even better. So we'll double cast a bit of Igni there. Kill those. And then we get the slowdown from Blizzard as well, which is extremely useful. And then the last guy will be going down to a combination of Igni, Aard, and then we can start the heavy attacks again. The same thing. You see, he's not actually taking any damage at all from the Aard itself, but the freezing effect and the slowdown is still useful. And you can take them out. Now, is this dude still alive or not? Now, you get a flawless ruby from each of these, which is why it's a good idea to kill them instead of just playing the riddle. But I think it does mean that the guy will die sometimes if you take too long.
Let's get out of here.
But that's not the case here. We managed to do it, so that's great. Wicked. Yeah. Alright. Let's go and get these dudes. Right, so. First things first. Level up. Not that we need the point or anything, but never mind. Now, obviously, this is a piercing cold playthrough, but if I was to be doing it normally, I think the next lot of enemies are spectres, by the way. Quick tangent there. If I was doing it normally, then I really feel like I would be switching to a Conductors of Magic build as Igni gets more effective, and you can switch to sort of Sujiren's Conductors of Magic build, which is very useful. Just going to switch the horn there. Where's my wolf mask gone? No! There you go. Just going to meditate there. In fact, I don't need it to be after 6 PM for Superitonial, so I'm going to make it daylight so I can sort of see what's going on a little bit. Got my point there as well. And on we go. Where are we going? Right, so we gotta cross the lake. We gotta... Yeah, so we want to be going this way, really. Okay. Okie dokie. So we're just going along here. Not much to really comment on this bit, to be perfectly frank. There's a few wraiths and things to take out if you want to get that point of interest, but I really don't. It's not a place of power, so I'm not bothered about it. Where's this guy? Has he not followed me all this way? Are you serious? Don't even know where he is. Ah, sack it. Oh, there you are. I was going to say, I'm not running back for him. Can't keep up, get lost. Oh yeah, we're going to cross the lake over on this side. Ah, yes. So you can go through there, but there's some wraiths and things to fight. I don't really want to fight them. Those, not bothered about that. A lot of good crap to grab here if you're interested, but I'm not. I just want to be getting on a little bit. Trying to outrun a giant, no fun. If you're more Dwarven Spirit, you know, running low on those, probably only got about 700 or so. Ha! Uh-oh. Where are we at? Monty Python style, run away! I always just sort of sprint and then tap L instead. Giant's gone up this way. What's here?
Another track.
Right, so because we didn't fight those spectres, I actually need hybrid oil. Should have thought about that. Never mind.
It's deep enough.
Whoa. Ruh-roh. Sirens. There's dimeritium in here somewhere. I would normally always go and get dimeritium, but I just can't be bothered right now. Oh. Where are these things? Is this thing underwater? Yeah, it looks like. How bizarre. Like I say, there's definitely dimeritium somewhere around here. I think it's ingots actually as well. I can't see a damn thing. It's not down there, that's just a body. It is over here somewhere. I know for a fact that there is dimeritium somewhere here. There's like a couple of barrels or containers somewhere else. They have dimeritium in. A greater runestone, that would be interesting. Gonna find these out of pure stubbornness now. And also because it's useful, you know, if somebody's looking for stuff. Right, so this is where we first drop in. White wolf hides. Long rube, that's one of the things that you very rarely get until you actually get to Skellige, and you need it for some of the higher level alchemy stuff. So it can be useful to try and find that. I've lost my bearings of where the start of this cave is. There is 100% dimeritium in this cave somewhere. Come on, girl. It's going to annoy me now. There you go. I knew it. Anyway, so yeah, make sure you do that. 2 dimeritium ingots just over in this little area of the cave. Always worth exploring for. I just wanted to show that that is genuinely there because, you know, dimeritium's really expensive and stuff, so good idea to get it. Right, so we're going to go this way. He's managed to get himself attacked somehow. This is a great place in a regular playthrough to get Arenia eyes as well. There you go. So you normally get these, which you need for the hybrid stuff. Now, which way is it that we need to go? I think it's this way. Let's have a look. Yeah, so this is the way we go. If you have Folan with you, he'll tell you which person was which as you're going through here, which is kind of interesting. Carry on following this.
2 men, looks like. Hjalmar lost a lot of men here.
Arvid and
Yep.
Tordarach. He was dead set on coming with us.
And now he's just dead. That's explosive barrel, not a looting barrel, duh. Alright. Alright, so harpies, Arenias, everything else again. Tank up on potions for delayed recovery. That's everything good to go. Let's kill these things.
What? Lost your nerve?
Alright. Knock all these down. Definite advantage of an Aard build. Got the slowdown from Blizzard as well. and far-reaching Aard. Which is extremely useful. Set that one burning. Kill them with that. Fire damage does absolutely tons to them as well. And then we can get back to piercing cold. And finish them off with Aard. So great fun. This is, I really enjoy this kind of thing. And I'm so glad I thought about doing it at this low level so you could use piercing cold for the whole game. It's such a great mutation and then it just becomes like progressively less useful. And it just ends up that the only one you really ever want to use if you're being overpowered is Euphoria, because it's just so much better than all the others. But, you know, sometimes you want to use something different. It's like Adrenaline Rush can be okay, but then, you know, I have to think of an Adrenaline Rush build. I have a vague idea. It'd be good for having a similar sort of effect as Euphoria without having any alchemy. So if you really hated alchemy, then, you know, Adrenaline Rush might be the way to go for that. Like if you just flat out didn't want to use any alchemy, then you could use Adrenaline Rush really. It's going to keep the potions topped up because we've got a few drowners and rot fiends and things that we need to fight.
Shot half a quiver into her.
I'm just going to keep the Superior Blizzard handy. Devourers are annoying. They should still be susceptible to Aard at this point. And they don't tend to kill you as easily if... and obviously I can keep Quen up, which is great. I'm going to do that. And just in case. Now, if you haven't been to Torderis in Velen, then this is oftentimes the first place that you get Devourer Blood, which you will sometimes get there. See, Devourer's Blood, we got that. And that's important because you need that for Superior Swallow. So this is a good quest to do early-ish if you need that. So double cast Igni just to set those burning. We can get our stamina regeneration back and then knock them over. And then we've got the instant kill again, which is very useful. Is there one more Devourer or is that both of them? No, they're all good. Sweet. Could have sworn there was one more, but... So this is locked. More necrophages around here. Not even using my necrophage oil actually, I need to do that. Instant death. Set those burning again. Just going to get Quen up before I finish this one off, just in case. Don't mess around with Devourers. Always have Quen up when you finish them off.
Show me a pantry and I'll show you the mice.
Now, there is, around here, a troll that you need to take out for the Master Armourer's quest as well. Now that is a higher level quest, that'll be level 24, so this thing will be Red Skull. But, still worth doing. I've still got my hybrid oil on, so that's not what I need in this instance. And actually, I'm at the sort of level where I can deal with it without it being, what's the word? Red Skull, so I'll be able to deal with this pretty easily. We'll just put my Ogre oil on again, just in case it lands any hits on me or anything. Keep that toxicity topped up. And you can see you can chain Rens as well. So if you don't want to use the Aard, then you can just chain Rens. But my stamina regeneration is so quick that I can actually use Rend with the adrenaline. and take things down really easily like that. So this is how that sort of sign build will deal with armored enemies and things like that. It's good for elementals. You'd have to deal with it the same sort of way. Alright, so that's that all sorted. Can finish off Master Armourers now. And just going to be carrying on. So, all the enemies taken out. Monstrously smashing things to pieces, just like normal. In fact, one of the only things that I think is going to give me real problems is the Djinn. So that'll be interesting. Make sure you loot in here. You get a bunch of florins, which translates into a lot of coin. Don't want to miss that. Bit of alcohol as well. Always good for the meditating. I mean, it's not like they're using it, is it? Because, you know, bad news, but I think they're dead, if I'm honest. Forlan's not even been touched yet, which is good. I don't think it really makes a difference if he dies, to be perfectly honest, but, you know. We're just going to follow this round. Why is this telling me find Hjalmar? What am I supposed to be looking at? Have I missed a exploration round here or something? Must have done. What am I looking at? Are you serious? Oh, whatever. Silly game. Wow, if only I'd just done this like 30 seconds ago. Anyway. Oh, really? Come on. Giant's gone this way. Hjalmar's gone this way. Yeah, I'm just sprinting and tapping L at the same time, so you can just follow a path with Witcher senses, but sometimes it's leads you to not get the path for whatever reason. I'll just run at a normal pace. I keep having to backtrack anyway, so. So, a bunch of stuff to grab. And this should get rid of that little cross the lake objective as well. Right. Okay, a few sirens to fight. Let's just get back on that. White honey to clear everything off. And hybrid oil for the sirens. This is where the Hallmore Horn's really good as well. Knocks all of those down. Alright. So you can knock these things down. And then proceed to add them like everything else. Getting a few crits. And tank up on Igni as well. Is that one over there dead? Yeah, seems it. Get dead. And then instant kill for the end. Nice. Okie dokie. Ruh-roh. Don't know why I loot all this stuff. It's not like I ever need it in New Game Plus. Ruins, hidden treasure. You know. Yeah, we do. Kidney mutagen there if you hadn't got it already. Wraiths. Yeah, I can't be arsed with wraiths. No reason to beat them. Just going to keep my alchemy topped up so I can take these couple of things on over here. Might as well while I'm here. There's some sort of Witcher diagram as well. I think it's one of the woven ones. Alright. Whoops, accidental pause there. You can see the damage they take from burning is just absurd. And already, even though my main thing is still piercing cold, you can see that the damage you actually take and deal, it's better to just use Igni at this point. So now, where are these sirens? See if I can get this first. Might as well just grab this now if it'll let me, since I don't appear to be actually in combat. Alright, so got that. There is definitely a woven diagram around here somewhere as well. Take this thing out with fire damage. Superior Blizzard. Where's the last one? Not sure. I swear there is one around here, you know. A chest or something. Let's have a look. Treasure hunts, where are we at? Not that one. It's this here. There we go. Must be that one then, I think. Maybe it's that I'm thinking of. Probably is. Anyway, so that's that little quest done. Oh, there's the other one. I knew there was an echidna. You can see how far Aard can hit from, which is one of the advantages over Igni. Alright. So we waste that thing. Then we're going to find this woven diagram. Yeah, I think it must have been this that I was thinking of.
Might want to look around some.
Might want to look around some. Maybe. Okay. Legendary mastercrafted woven boots, just in case you ever wanted them. Not that we do. And back to whatever the hell we were doing here. Lord of Unbic, find a way into the giant's lair. Let's. Why not? That sounds like a cracking idea. Alright. Run, run as fast as you can. Alrighty. Right, just replenish all this stuff first. For the fight with the giant. Don't need Superior Swallow because it's a solo enemy. Not Swallow, Blizzard. Don't need Superior Blizzard because of that. We can save the loon as well. And to do that you have to avoid treading on the ice, obviously. And let him out first, so. Don't think he survives unless you actually get him out. Let's have a look. I think maybe you have to walk as well. I'm not 100% sure. I always walk just in case. Only takes a minute or so. Where's Viggy's cave? Cage. avoid snow. Yeah, that's it.
Let me out, quick! Shut your trap. I sat with a bloody troll called a nary a murmur.
Extra dialogue with Fall in there as well. Right, so first things first. Get everything ready for this battle. So we want the Ogred oil again. Ogred oil. Pretty sure it's Ogred oil. Let's have a check. Uh-oh. Did I tread on the snow? Oh, I did. Oh, no. Oh, well. Never mind. Sorry, dude. Oof. Smack. Wow, that took a lot of damage. Okay, so. Let's see if we can get fire damage on there. We can, which is good. Get Aard there as well. You can see the slowdown effect is very helpful there. Oof, lots of dodging. Keep your distance. So you can see it does a small amount of damage, but he has so much health on Death March that it's still effective though, the piercing cold, because you want to be keeping... I wonder why I was doing so little. Anyway, still effective because you can hit him from distance instead of having to mix it up close, which is very useful, obviously. Sorry, Viggy, dude, that wasn't intentional, but never mind. And it really slows him down as well with the piercing cold and Erden, which is tremendously useful. Set him burning as well. Get Quen back up. I'm going to try Magic Trap, or I never use it against him because I very rarely have it on a build. So let's see what Magic Trap does. Does stop him a little bit as well. Got a huge amount of burning damage going on. And again, easily take him out. And that damage from burning, and you can see how much the slowdown from piercing cold and Erden together was really useful. And stab this dude. Down you go. So actually that was like what, 35 minutes probably for that quest? Not really sure. Didn't take as long as I remember, but that's pretty cool. Oh dear, he looks gutted. Aha! Funny. Anyway. That's Lord of Umbrical sorted. Yeah, never mind. Sorry.
Sure
Anyway.
sounds better than the...
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go. You can pick the stuff off the giant's corpse if you want and stuff like that. I think. I can't remember. But I just want to be getting back anyway, so a little bit of experience there as well. I've got a few things like that. Sailed off for Speaker Rogue. All sorted. There you go. Big chunk of experience. And what are we now? Level 52. Always helpful. We've got King's Gambit to do. So, I think what I'll do is I will fast travel back to Skellige. Speak to Krach. And then we will pick up that for the next episode. That seems a good place to leave it there. Hour and 40. So if you made it through this on YouTube, again, thank you so much for the support. Please like, comment, subscribe, and all that good happy stuff. And have a great day on the path.